Hey, welcome to the channel. Today's video is all about gear from the last year. This is all my favorites.
Oh man.
We'll start with the sling bag. My favorite was the NutSac Speed Sling. It's a wax canvas, 2.5 liter capacity, 15.6 ounces, 442 grams. And this comes in at $159 US, which equals about 233 Canadian. And this is the tan color. I've absolutely loved this bag. I did do a full review on the channel, so I'll link that up there. The honorable mention in this category is the Tomtoc T21 Explorer. It's a budget-friendly sling bag. If you're new to sling bags, not sure if you want to even carry a sling bag, that's a great option. Or if you just want to save the money. The second item I have today is the knife. And my favorite and most used knife this year was the Civivi Vision FG. So this is a G10 handle, natural color, satin finish, Nitro V blade, coming in at $92 US, 126 Canadian. And this is the one that does have the super lock on it. And nice thumb studs. You can tell this one's been well used. Really comfortable in the hand. If I had one gripe, it'd be this clip. I keep getting it caught and it bent a couple times. So my honorable mention is the Milwaukee Fastback. These are pretty standard issue, but if I'm going to break down boxes, this is the one I typically go for. As you can see, it still has some tape residue on there. It's just a nice, easy utility knife. Blades are everywhere. It's a great little tool as well. Now, the third item I have is the wallet. What EDC doesn't have a nice wallet in it? My favorite one, I think, of the year, the Herschel Charlie card holder. So this wallet has 4 slots and a sleeve. It's big enough that you don't have to quad fold your money. You can fold it in half and still slip it in the sleeve, at least with Canadian money. I'm not sure if that works the same way with American or not, to be honest. 4 card slots, which I've doubled up, holds all of the cards I need. And it's RFID blocking. It comes in at 25 US, 30 Canadian. So relatively inexpensive. It's a nice, lightweight, very compact wallet. My honorable mention is the Leo's Leather Goods. This was a wallet that they sent me to review on a channel, but I absolutely love this wallet. It has enough space to fit all the cards I need, a nice money clip, but I prefer the extra security of this. If I'm going to dinner or something, I'll grab this one. This is more of my everyday wallet. Next, we'll go over the keys. My favorite item of the year was the Orbit Key Organizer Pro. And this is a super fancy, very nice leather. It holds 3 to 9 keys without the extension, but you can get an extension bar on there. It's spring loaded, so it doesn't rattle at all. It's just a really nice little tool for the kit. It's 65 US, 100 Canadian dollars. A pretty reasonable price, I think, for what it, the convenience factor and the fact that it just doesn't allow your keys to rattle around. Honorable mention, I think, would have to go to the KeySmart Mag Connect Pro, and I've featured this on a video as well. They're just really nice. It's just a handy little thing, especially with my car. It beeps at you if you leave the car with the keys. So if you go to get your mail and you bring this, the fob, it'll honk at you, and it scares me every single time. It's nice to be able to disconnect quickly and just leave my keys in the car. The next item I'll go over is the multi-tool. My go-to this year, and for the last many years, has been the Leatherman Surge. And it's a really robust 21-in-1 tool. It's 150 US, 205 Canadian. It has pretty much every tool you need. If not, you can always slip a couple extra bits in the case. My only concern with this thing is it is rather heavy. 12.5 ounces, which is 354 grams. You definitely feel it on your hip or your belt. I leave it around the house or in the car, and it's my go-to for anything like that. If I need a quick tool, quick tighten, quick loosen, that's the one I usually go for. My honorable mention would be probably the Roxon M4. That's the small little 10-in-1 with the leather wrapping and the nail clippers. I use that a lot, actually. It's in my little Altoids tin. A video on the channel is available if you want to see that as well. The next item we'll go over is the notepad. I've been using these Dingbat notepads for the last little while here, and I absolutely love these. The perforated pages, the fact that they're friendly for rollerball and fountain pens is really nice. And they are relatively inexpensive. They're micro perforated pages. They're like 20 US for the A5 size journal, and I think 27 Canadian. And this is the orange tiger colorway. My honorable mention would be the Rodea pad. Fantastic paper. These are perforated as well. My only concern with this one was I wish it was more of a book style. This is really nice for the desk, to have on the desk. Moving along, the pen. My most used pen this year, surprisingly, was the Uniball Vision Micro. And this is a rollerball pen, nice fine tip on it. It works every time I try to use it, and they are very cheap. A 12 box is 20 US, like 27 Canadian. They're like a couple bucks a pen. And they write really nice. They're just a quick and easy pen. And if it gets messed up or lost, you're not gonna kick yourself for doing so. My honorable mention would be the Lamy Safari fountain pen. And this is probably my favorite pen to write with, just for the fun factor. But my only thing is with this one is it sometimes will not write first shot. It can take a bit to get the ink flowing again. And it's caused me a few issues in that sense, so I don't use it every day now. But I do carry it every day. The next item, I guess, is the flashlight. So my go-to this year was the Olight Arkfeld Pro. This is the 3-in-1. It has the UV laser pointer and the flashlight. It's super powerful. 100 USD and 135 Canadian on Amazon. Has the reversible clip. It's substantial enough where you feel it in your pocket, but it's not too heavy. And I've just found it indispensable at work. I use the pointer all the time. I use the UV light more than I thought I would. My honorable mention would be the Streamlight Micro Stream. And this one's an old one, like you can see it's been beaten up. But it runs on AAA batteries. It has a two-way clip as well. But it's just a super reliable little flashlight. It fits nicely in the side of my Leatherman. It has to be my second most used flashlight. And I think the final item here today is the watches. My most worn watch this year has to be the Vaer C5 Field Black. This is the 40 mil solar version. They did send me this, but this wasn't part of the idea. I already covered this watch on a couple of different videos. I just really like the watch. It's not a cheap one by any means, but it is USA assembled, and this is 329 USD, 473 Canadian. Like I said, it's not the cheapest watch, but it's nice enough where if you're going out for dinner, it wouldn't look out of place. But it's still a field watch. It's a tool watch. My second and only watch pretty much that I even wore was the Casio AE 1200, and this is the Royale. Pretty fun little watch, and I've really enjoyed having this one. And like I said, this is the only watch that was able to knock the Vaer off my wrist. And I think that about does it though. It was all really fun to carry. I really enjoyed using every single one of these items. And if you guys like videos like this, stick around, subscribe to the channel, like the video, help the channel out, and we'll see you guys on the next one. I've used every one of, I did really enjoy using all of these items. All right,